Coffee sir. Rina still works for Ian in the hotel. Pero sa bahay nito na siya nakatira, at sinasabay na siya sa pagpasok after dropping Alicia to her school. Gusto pa sana niyang gawin yung dati na mag-stay siya sa school ni Eli, but the kid herself said, na kaya na nito, with her yaya and Paul. Yes please. Hindi nag-aangat ng paningin na sagot ng binatang busy sa laptop nito. Maingat naman niyang inilapag sa tabi nito ang tasa ng kape, na dala-dala na niya. Express. He smiled at her. Yep, nakangitiring tugon niya, for the ever-busy GM. Come here. Kunot noong tanong niya, na lumapit sa tapat nito, iyang table in between them. A good employee deserves a prize. He pushed his laptop to his side, then leaned over his table, almost closing their distance, while looking at her lips teasingly. I am not aware of such. Hindi siya umatras. Wala ata iyon sa employee handbook. Come closer, he whispered. I'll let you know what's not written in the handbook. Yeah, nahuhulaan na niya ang gagawin ni Ian, but she wouldn't back down yet. Ang plano niya, lalapit siya ng sobrang lapit, but would pull away at once, kapag kumagat na ito. He was teasing her. Fine. Like the. Nalunok niya ang sasabihin, when Ian suddenly grabbed her face with both of his hands, and closed their distance with an intense kiss. Deep and hungry were both understatement, as Rina found herself already, at the top of the GM's table, after few to several shared seconds. Ian on the other hand kept pulling her closer, as if he couldn't get enough of her. It wasn't their first kiss, but the intensity and the mixed emotions stayed the same. And probably gets even more deeper, and intense with each passing second. Rina, his kisses lower to her neck. His hands already on the hem of her blouse. Ian she held onto his hair, it was as if she was drunk. A part of her mind was screaming to tell Ian to stop, but her body wouldn't obey. Nidadarang siya ng apoy na hindi niya nakikita. It was the kind of flame that could burn them both, and yet it was too good to get out of the fire. Saved by the knock however. 3 calculated knocks separated them almost abruptly. But Ian still managed to pull away from her gently rather than rashly. He looked at her with those pair of desire-filled eyes after looking at the door. I'm not allowing interruption as this next time, he whispered hoarsely with a bit of a seductive smile on his lips. She didn't find her voice, as she could still feel her whole body burning. Tinulungan siya ni Ian na makababa sa mesa nito. Go back to your workstation, Miss Rodriguez, nakangiting bulong nito, na binigyan pa siya ng mabilis na halik sa labi, bago siya binitawan. Yeah, Rina felt her legs to be a bit wobbly. Come in, formal naman na bigay permiso ni Ian kay Sarah, na siyang kumatok kanina. Good morning GM, Miss Rodriguez, bati nitong ang laki lang ng ngisi. Obviously nakita sila nito mula sa labas, making Rina wanted to faint for being caught red-handed. Umiwas siya ng tingin, bago in-excuse ang sarili niya. So sorry to disturb you GM, but I've been trying to pass a call to you from Mr. Lau. You weren't picking up, but rest assured I perfectly understand why. But your partner on the other line couldn't wait. Narinig pa niyang half paliwanag, at half tukso ni Sarah sa pamangkin nito. Hindi na niya narinig ang sagot ng binata. Well, magaling naman itong magtago ng emosyo, so he's probably okay. Back at her working area, ibinaon niya sa palad ang mukha. She felt so ashamed that Sarah had to see them. Not that the old woman would make a big deal out of it in disagreement. But rather she's sure na hindi siya nito tatantanan ng panunukso. Gosh Rina, why did you allow that to happen? Making with the GM is not in your JD, Miss Rodriguez, inumpisahan siya agad ni Sarah, pagkabalik nito while Rina's face was still buried in her palms. She didn't dare try to look at her. Make for real. With Ian Sarmiento, she felt her face burning in shame, as realization dawned on her. Make talaga, you better behave more professional next time. Patuloy ni Sarah na dinutdot ng daliri nito ang ulo niya, nang di pa rin siya magangat ng paningin. Sarah, she groaned na napipilitan itong tiningnan. Ang bilis ng progress niyo ha. Tukso nito. Noong nakaraan lang kung ano-ano pa ang drama niyo. Ngayon naman halos di mapaghiwalay. So, tell me, are you officially the GM's girlfriend? Not yet. Sinabayan niya iyon ng pag-iling. What? Exaggerated nito siyang pinanlakihan ng mga mata. Hindi pa. But you kissed like you're already married. Sarah, I don't really know. He hasn't told me anything yet. Wala kaming usapan na kahit ano. Parang noon lang din niya iyon naisip. Ano nga ba itong pinapasok niyang relasyon with Ian Sarmiento? Why don't you ask him? As if I have that courage. But I think we're okay. I'll let him have his sweet time on the matter. Malabo yan. Umiiling-iling na komento ni Sarah. I know, but I couldn't demand anything from him, right? He's still Ian Sarmiento and he's my boss. Na-stress siya bigla, but she was trying to understand the situation. Kung based naman sa pakikitungo sa kanya ni Ian ngayon, confident siya na okay sila. Alright, tinapik siya nito sa balikat, bago naupo sa pwesto nito, nang tumunog ang telepono. GM. Book me the next flight to Macau. Tinawag sila ni Ian sa opisina nito. ES Hotels Construction there has a problem. I need to look into it. How long will you be there? Tanong ni Sarah na nagsusulat sa hawak nitong planner. 3 days, he answered, throwing Rina a glance so on the other hand, remained silent. 3 days, ulit ng dalaga sa isip niya, ang tagal nun. She would surely miss Ian. Ngayon pa nga lang sila nagiging okay tapos aalis naman ito. That's kinda heartbreaking. Pero slight lang. Mami-miss niya lang ito ng sobra. I'll be back as soon as I can. There's no need to be sad, Rina. The next thing she knew, nakalabas na pala si Sarah, and here's Ian Sarmiento walking towards her with a concerned face. Ha! It's okay. What are you saying? Kala niya na akmang iiwas, but he was quick to grab her for a hug. It's comforting, she must admit. Do you want to come with me? Masuyo nitong hinawi ang buhok na naligaw sa kanyang mukha. Ian, I'm okay, I'm not sad, alright, just a little bit, she said, but he looked like he didn't believe her one bit. I'm going to miss you, nahihiya at napipilitang amin niya. I'm going to miss you too, Rina. Idinikit nito ang noo sa noo niya. Come with me to Macau. And leave Eli alone. Maybe next time, GM. When our little girl can already tag along. She smiled up at him. I love the way you care about Eli. Nakangiti ring saad nito. But aren't you gonna change your mind? It's 3 days, Rina. 3 days and I'm sure to miss you so much. Then just don't think about me often, she managed to say before Ian captured her lips for yet another kiss. I would never even try, he whispered just enough for her to hear. She smiled against his lips. Ian loves her, nararamdaman niya iyon. She just had to wait patiently, until he would declare it to her. Bakit di ka sumama? Pasermon na bungad ni Leia sa kanya sa telepono. They were just chatting kanina, when she suddenly called. And made him think I'm such a clingy woman. Ano ka ba, gusto ng mga lalaking in love na in love yan? Bakit, ganun ka rin ba kay Caleb? Hindi siya ang clingy sa akin. Leia chuckled, bago sinundan iyon ng iyak ni Bethany. Anak, I'm talking to Ninang Rina. Tingnan mo, pati si Bethany ayaw sumang-ayon sa sinasabi mo, natatawa niyang sabi. Wala pa siya noon, hindi pa niya alam, depensa ng kaibigan niya habang pinapatahan ang sanggol nito. Seriously, I don't want to appear like I won't be living without him. 3 days is a short time, kumbansi niya sa sarili niya. Sinong niloloko mo, Rina? Boses mo pa nga lang, lungkot na. Dapat kasi sumama ka na eh. Marami namang kasama si Alicia sa bahay. It's not proper to leave her alone, giit niya. Okay fine. So nasaan na si Olive? I saw her new commercial. Mukhang nakabalik na siya sa industriya. I haven't seen her yet. I really don't know what happened to her. Wala namang nababanggit si Ian. Why don't you ask? Sinabayan niya ang kaibigan sa tanong nitong yun, kilala na niya tong si Leah. Leah, hanggat hindi sinasabi ni Ian sa akin na mahal niya ako. I feel like I don't have any right to ask him about anything. Especially with matters about her ex. Ikaw ba, sinabi mo na bang mahal mo siya? Nananansyang tanong nito sa kanya. Not yet but. Naman pala, Leah snap, Rina, mauna ka na kasing magtapat. Sabi mo nga, naghahanap si Ian ng totoong magmamahal sa kanya. Olive failed him. Ipakita mo sa kanya na ikaw na yung taong hinahanap niya. That's what I'm trying to do, Leah, okay. Make sure I'm so excited to see you, Ian and Eli as a happy family. We will be. That's my girl. Go go go. Leah cheered and she just laughed. It was nice having Leah, when she lost her friendship with Olive. She was so much better, and worth every bit of trust she gave. Kahit kaibigan pa rin naman ang turing niya kay Olive, hindi naman siya sobrang bait, para hindi sumama ang loob niya rito. But she's not closing her doors to Olive. Kahit na medyo impossible na silang magkaayos, dahil sa mga taong pareho nilang mahal ang nakataya, sina Ian at Alicia. Mommy, where's Daddy? Tanong ni Alicia nang umuwi siya mag-isa na wala si Ian. He's on a business trip, anak, she kissed Eli. Where? Macau. How long? 3 days. Without us. It's a business trip, Eli. Why didn't he say goodbye to me? Alicia pouted. He said he will call you. Why is he not calling yet? Maybe he's busy. Okay. Tumigil na ito sa pagtatanong, at nagpakarga sa kanya. You're growing so fast, anak. You're heavy. Pinaghahalikan niya ito, habang paakyat sila sa silid ng bata. Because I eat a lot. Eli giggled. She was thankful for Eli's life. Malaki ang nabago sa buhay niya, mula noong dumating ito. Alicia made her a better person. Being her mommy was the greatest achievement she had so far. Hinding-hindi niya pagsisisihan ang naging desisyon niyang bigyan ito, ng pagkakataong mabuhay sa mundo. Pero dapat pa rin siyang magpasalamat kay Olive, she's still Alicia's mother to begin with. That's very good, Eli. Ibinaba niya ito sa kama nito. I love you, mommy. Hindi pa ito bumitaw. I'm so happy that you're here again. Me too, Alicia. Promise ni mommy, I'm not leaving you again. You and daddy. Magkayakap pa rin sila ng bata, nang mag-ring ang cellphone niya. It's daddy, bumitaw siya sa yakapan nila, at sinagot ang video call ni Ian. Daddy, patiling bati ni Alicia na inagaw agad ang cellphone niya. Hinayaan muna niya ang bata na kausapin ang ama nito. Hi baby, Ian greeted. How's my little girl doing? You're bad, nakapout na sabi ni Eli. You left without telling me. I'm sorry. It's urgent, anak. I'm sure mommy already told you. She did, sagot nito. She told me you're on a business trip. Can I talk to mommy, Eli? I want to see her. Okay. Agad nitong ibinigay sa kanya ang phone niya, matapos nitong bigyan ng flying kiss si Ian. Mommy. Thank you, Eli. She calmed herself first, before looking at the screen. Hey, she smiled at the charming Ian Sarmiento. Kung gwapo itong nakasimangot, mas gwapo ito kapag nakangiti, and Rina almost felt the need to hold her heart to keep it still. Hey, ubod ng gwapong ngumiti ito. Miss me already. I think you're the one who's missing me already. You're right. I'm missing you, Rina. He made a sad face. I miss you too, Ian, she chuckled. Don't give me that look, Rina. It makes me want to cut my trip short. What? Maang natanong niya, anong look? That he said. That innocent look. When you seem unaware how much you affect me. She blushed. She couldn't get used to him. I miss you. Seryoso nitong pahayag, matapos na tila tinatitigan lang siya ng binata. Me too, Ian. Say that again. What? My name. I miss you too, Ian, nakangiti niyang ulit. You make it sound like I'm the only one named Ian. He smiled warmly, as he looked at her with so much love. He moved his hand to touch the screen, as if to touch her face. I wish you're here with me, Rina. She returned the smile, and that same look of affection. I love you na lang ang kulang, to make everything official. She would like to tell him now, that she loves him. But she'll wait patiently until he's back. It's better to tell him in person. It's a weekend. Rina decided to pay Leia a visit. Isinama niya si Alicia para makipaglaro ito kay Seth, at para makita nito sa unang pagkakataon ang kapatid ng kaibigan nito. As expected, Eli's reaction was adorable. Seeing Bethany for the first time, Eli repeatedly told her na bigyan na rin niya ito ng kapatid. Inggit na inggit ito kay Seth. Eli, Mommy and Daddy need to get married first, sabi ni Leia. When are you getting married, Mom? Ungot nito na ayaw bitawan ang kamay ni Bethany. In the right time, anak. When is the right time? You'll just know it, Eli. Paano naman niya ipapaliwanag kay Alicia na malabo pa sa sabaw ng dinuguan ang relasyon nila ng ama nito? Eli won't understand. Okay, nakapout na sabi nito, bago lumapit kay Seth na tinawag ito papunta sa playroom. Ano na, 4 days na si Ian sa Macau Kailan ang uwi? Antag ni Leia. Malungkot siyang umiling. 4 days in Macau, and he had only called her once. Pagkatapos ng tawag nito noong pagdating nito roon, Rina haven't heard from Ian again. Nagtatanong naman siya kay Sarah, pero ayon dito ay hindi naman tumatawag si Ian, and he gives instruction through another personnel in Macau. Miss na niya ito, and she had tried calling him, pero hindi ito sumasagot. Sinusubukan niyang intindihin na busy ito. He's still Ian Sarmiento after all. The very busy owner of the soon-to-be one of Asia's best hotel brand. Kaso nahihirapan na rin siyang magpaliwanag kay Alicia, kung bakit wala pa ito, at kung bakit hindi ito nagpaparamdam. Kaya sila pumunta ngayon kina Leia, ay para libangin ang bata. Hopefully, maging enough distraction din yun para sa kanya. Pero itong si Leia, di man lang mapalampas ang pagkakataon na wag muna nilang pag-usapan si Ian. No communication. Hindi makapaniwalang tanong nito. None at all, malungkot pa rin niyang sagot. Have you tried calling him? Ibinaba nito sa crib ang natutulog nitong sanggol. Many times, hindi niya maiwasang mag-alala, pero iniisip na lang niya na wala naman itong ginagawang delikado roon. And in case na may nangyaring masama kay Ian, for sure, pinaalam na dapat iyon sa pamunuan ng hotel. O Rina nakikisimpatsang sabi nito. Hey, I'm okay Leia. She cheered. Siguraduhin mo lang. Kilala kita Rina, iba ang tendency mo kapag nalulungkot ka. You make it sound too bad. Oo kaya, the last time, anong ginawa mo? Basta ka na lang umalis, pagpapaalala nito. Hindi na mangyayari iyon. Mali ako roon. I've learned my lesson, she assured. Well, good if that's the case. Kinuha nito ang cellphone nito sa ibabaw ng mesita. Got to call Caleb. Wait lang, saglit itong lumayo. Itinuon naman niya ang atensyon sa natutulog nitong anak. She suddenly missed Eli, when she was just an infant. Hindi madaling mag-alaga ng newborn. Lalo na kapag hindi ikaw ang ina. Una sa lahat wala siyang breast milk. Pero bukod naman doon ay hindi siya nagkulang sa pagpapalaki kay Eli. She grew up into a wonderful girl. She looked at Bethany closely. Mas madami itong nakuhang features ni Leia. She's definitely Lea's little version. Nakadama siya ng inggit. She suddenly wanted her own baby. Siya rin kaya ang magiging kamukha ng anak niya. It would be cool to have a baby boy too, and have a little Ian. Napangiti siya sa naisip. Rina, Leia called ilang saglit pa lang ang nakalilipas. You need to see this. May binabrowse ito sa cellphone nito nang lumapit sa kanya. What's that? Kunot noong tanong niya. Promise me you're not gonna freak out. Inilayo nito saglit ang cellphone na iniaabot na nito sa kanya kanina. Tungkol ba saan iyan? It's about Ian. Sukat sa sinabi ng kaibigan niya, ay parang may sumipang kaba sa puso niya. Anong nangyari kay Ian? What happened to him? Halos hablutan na niya ang cellphone ni Leia. Please, give it to me. Let me see. Is he okay? Did he get involved in an accident? Is he sick? He's safe. Don't worry, Leia assured. Then what's the problem? Let me see it, please. She begged, wala siyang balita kay Ian sa loob ng 4 na araw. Ito ang unang pagkakataon na malalaman niya kung anong nangyayari sa binata. Promise me you're going to be okay. Alright, I promise, frustrated niyang pangako. Here, alanganin nitong ibinigay kay Rina ang cellphone nito. Rina had to hold a hand over her mouth, as she looked at what's on the screen. It was Ian in one cozy restaurant in Macau according to the caption. But he wasn't alone. He was with Olive. In another photo, they were walking side by side, magka-holding hands. And still in another, they were on a beach, and were both smoking hot with their bodies displayed in their respective swimwear. Pwede pa sanang palampasin ang mga iyon, if it were not of the last picture where Ian and Olive were kissing. Sa lips. In that same beach as the other. Ian and Olive did it again. Aren't they the sweetest couple yet? Hindi na niya itinuloy na basahin pa ang mga kasunod na nakasulat. Ibinalik niya kay Leia ang cellphone nito, bago pa tuluyang bumagsak ang mga luha niya. No, she's stronger now, Ian loves her. He just hadn't told her yet. Ooh yeah, Rina. Her mind questioned her. Can't you see? The reason why he hasn't been calling you is Olive. Nagkabalikan na sila. Was it the reason why Ian didn't call her again? Kaya rin ba wala siyang balita kay Olive? They're actually together in Macau. Rina, are you alright? Worried na tanong ni Leia, na inalalayan siyang maupo. Oo naman. Ano ka ba? She forced a smile, habang pilit na nilalabanan ang pagbalong ng luha mula sa kanyang mga mata. Ang sakit-sakit lang, she was worried sick about him. She's dying to know if he's okay in Macau. Turned out, he's more than okay. He was happy in the pictures. Olive makes him happy. Ilang araw lang ang lumipas, nakalimutan na nitong inalok pa siya nitong isama sa Macau. Dapat pala sumama na lang siya. Leia. She grabbed her friend by the shoulders, at sumubsob doon sa likuran nito, para hindi nito makita kung gaano siya kaina. She couldn't hold her tears any longer. It's just rumors. Please don't believe yet, sabi ni Leia matapos ang ilang minutong hinayaan lang siya nitong umiyak. I don't believe it, tugon niyang sinubukang tumawa, kahit gaano pa kapiki ang kinalabasan noon. Why are you crying then? It just hurts. Amin niya. But I'll be okay. It was just one article. It didn't mean it's true. It didn't represent Ian. Are you sure? Yes, pero nanatili siyang nakasubsob sa balikat nito, habang kinakalma ang sarili niya. Unless Ian tells me that it's true, I'm not going to believe anything about him and Olive. That's right Rina, natuwa ito sa sinabi niya. She thought she's going to be okay. Pero lumipas pa ang mga araw na walang Ian Sarmiento na nagpaparamdam, while rumors about him and Olive continued. At some point, umabot pa yun sa di umano'y napipintong kasal ng dalawa. Si Olive panay pa ang release ng statement about her and Ian. Rina, that's not true. I have known Ian long enough to say, na hindi siya ganito. He wouldn't like a girl then marry another. Paul told her. Pinagdadrive siya nito papasok sa hotel. I believe you, she smiled at him, kahit sa loob niya, pinipilit na lang niyang maging matatag. She promised Eli she's not leaving her again. She wouldn't resort to a decision that will crush her daughter's heart. Isa pa, Ian told her not to leave unless he tells her to. Wala pa naman itong sinasabi na umalis na siya, kaya hindi siya aalis. She just wished he would contact her ASAP, because she's not sure how long she could keep her wits intact. Do you promise to wait for him? Medyo worried si Paul sa kanya. Promise. She definitely would. Hindi pa nga niya nasasabi na mahal niya ito eh. Kaya maghihintay siya. She has to tell him she loves him. And if he would still choose Olive, then she'll rest her case. But until then, hindi siya aalis. I'm taking your word Rina. Yeah, ngumiti pa siya. If there's one thing na malapit na niyang ma-perfect, it was the art of smiling even when she was already beyond broken inside. I wonder if Ian knew about the rumors, salubong naman ni Sarah sa kanya pagdating niya sa hotel. He's busy, Sarah. Sabi mo nga 'di ba kahit ikaw hindi niya kino-contact. She turned on her unit. I'll make a way to contact him. This has to stop. Olive's misleading everyone. Sarah, humarap siya sa nanay-nanayan ni Ian. What if it wasn't just rumors? Alam niyang isang araw magigiba rin ang nagpapanggap, tapos this must be it. Hoy Harina, if it's true, dapat nag-issue na ng statement si Ian. Kaso it was all Olive. Do you honestly think na totoo ang mga sinasabi niya? They have pictures. She began to sob. And he hasn't called me yet. Not even a single word from him, Sarah. Tell me, paano akong hindi mag-iisip na totoo yun? Trust Ian, Rina, tinapik siya nito sa likod. I'll try my best to get in touch with him. Ian would be disappointed if he finds out you're giving in. Tumango siya. Please do. Back at home, Rina already having trouble explaining to Alicia about her father's whereabouts. I already miss him, said Alicia. Me too, Eli, but he's so busy. Ayaw nating istorbohin si Daddy, di ba? Mabuti na lang at bata pa ito. Wala pa itong muwang sa mga chismis. Doesn't he miss us? Pwede ba yun? Of course he misses us. But Daddy is working hard for us, Eli. He'll be back soon. You better sleep now or else you're going to be late tomorrow. She kissed her little girl. Okay, I love you, Mommy. I love you too, Eli. Tell Daddy I love him. Yes, Alicia. Good night. Night, Mommy. She waited until Alicia fell asleep. Kinuha niya ang cellphone sa bedside table ni Alicia, looked up for Ian's number, and stared at it for a long time. Ian's handsome face was staring back at her. She felt tears escaping her eyes. He loves Ian so much. Miss na niya ito. Sana man lang tumawag ito, o sagutin ang mga tawag niya so she could already tell him how much he means to her. Hindi bale ng hindi personal. She just wanted him to know already. Lumabas siya sa kwarto ni Alicia, at nagpas siyang manood ng late night news. Kahit alam niyang hindi makakatulong iyon sa kanya, she still went to turn on the TV. She was going through different channels, when something caught her attention. Rina could swear that her heart missed a beat. Parang ang tumigil sa pagtibok yun, at napatulala na lang siya sa nasa TV screen. It was a live feed of Ian and Olive's arrival in the country. Live. It's live, Ian back. And he was with Olive, na kung makakapit sa braso ng binata ay wagas na wagas. Media's all around them, and Ian didn't seem to be bothered at all. In fact, he was smiling. Nakabalik na si Ian, and he didn't tell anyone. If she didn't happen to be watching at the moment, she won't even know. Mabuti pa ang mga media, nakasalubong sa airport. Pero bukod doon at pinakamasakit sa lahat, totoong magkasama ito at si Olive sa Macau. It's true. Sigaw ng utak niya, habang sapo-sapo ang tapat ng dibdib niya. Her heart was aching so badly, she could almost feel it breaking apart. Hindi na mampat ang luha niya. It's true. They're together again. Ian lied to her about his true feelings for Olive. He still loves her. Perhaps, he never even stopped. And it's just hurting her so much, because she thought he already felt something for her too. Rina calmed herself and decided to go outside for a breath of fresh air, bago pa siya mag-collapse. For a while naglaro sa isip niya ang pagtakas ulit sa problema. But no, she's not going anywhere. She will wait for Ian and ask him personally. If he's already in the country, it won't be long and he's coming home. Just a little more time, Rina. She told herself between uncontrolled sobs. In the end, she decided she couldn't face Ian anytime soon. She's too hurt to handle a confrontation with him. He might run away from her, kapag nakita nito ang itsura niya. And that won't help her. She needed him to choose her over Olive. Hindi pa naman huli ang lahat, di ba? Sasabihin pa niya na mahal niya ito. But tonight wasn't the right time to tell him. She needed to gather herself first. Or else baka hindi ito maniwala, and she's going to lose her chance on him forever. And she won't allow that to happen.